were painted red to fit right in. Whoa. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa. I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones. Enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. I'm radioactive, radioactive. All systems go. Sun hasn't died. Deep in my bones, straight from inside. I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones. Enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Radioactive, radioactive. I'm radioactive, radioactive.
Do that, there we go. Now we gotta go find some stone.
If you don't get physically ill seeing your first rough cut, something's wrong. You always think you're not going to get physically ill, but you do. Now, if you're taking this class, you should have the bravery and ignorance of wanting to get something done. People think it's good editing if you can see it. Good editing is something else too, where you don't see it. Sometimes you think something is dreadfully wrong, and later when you look at it in the context of a cut, it might work. Well, in the case of production design, when you take it to Casino, the excess is what the film's about, the manic nature of it, the splashiness of the whole thing. We knew that it had a certain quality to it that's contrasted later with the confrontations between Joe Pesci and Bob De Niro, and just the two of them in the desert arguing. You feel the change. There's nothing there. If the actors want to take a scene a certain place, I'll go with them there. There are things I know don't work immediately, but you shoot it because it's a process. If you had the time on set, I like to tell the actors to try anything. Have the time to fail. Just go ahead, try this, try that. You need that freedom. You need to give them that freedom. Well, of course, when I was younger, you didn't have cameras and that sort of thing. It was too expensive. This world of movie making, where these miraculous images and stories came from, really felt very distant. I had a teacher. He was the one to give me the confidence to become a filmmaker, to come from this other world and suddenly be able to express myself. If the machinery of it all seems too big and scary and overwhelming, it's great. You wake up in the morning and you do it anyway. You have to learn it yourself. You have to learn it going through that process. That's the greatest thing any teacher could give a student, the confidence and the inspiration to make you think, well, you know, it's crazy, but maybe I can do it. Now it's time to get to work. I'm Martin Scorsese, and this is my master class.
So if you guys are wondering what I got, I just got one of these and a plug strip.
feels so good to be there. Getting what I want, boy. Why does that make you so mad? You see, oh, why does it feel so good to be there? 'Cause if the struggle that you're looking for, oh baby, so good to be there.
If you drive less than 200 miles a week, Pay-Per-Mile car insurance could cut your bill in half. Introducing Metro-Mile, the leader in Pay-Per-Mile car insurance. With Pay-Per-Mile, your bill is based on the miles you drive. So if you have a car but don't drive very far, Pay-Per-Mile could save you $500. Stop paying for miles you don't drive and get full coverage for less. Pay-Per-Mile car insurance could cut your bill in half. Search metromile.com for a free quote today.
Wasn't ready to be no millionaire, I was ill-prepared. I was prepared to be ill though, the skill was there. In the beginning it wasn't about the ends, it was about busting raps and standing for something. Fucking acronym, cut the fucking act like you're happy. I'm fucking back again with another anthem. Why stop when it doesn't have to end? It ain't over till I say it's over. Enough when I say enough. Throw me to the wolves and close the gate up. I'm afraid of what'll happen to them wolves. When the thought of being thrown into an alligator pit, I salivated it. Raiders up, hands up like it's 12 noon. Nah, homie, holding bitches straight up. Wave them to your dislocator, rotator cuff. Came up rough, came to ruffle feathers. Nah, egos, I ain't deflated. My last chance to make this whole stadium in rust. Line with each line that I finish, I'm so close to my goals I can almost pole over the goalpost. And if I don't got enough in the tank, maybe walk up to a mic and just bust. So floor's open if you'd like to discuss. Top 5 in this motherfucker, and if I don't make the cut, what like I give a fuck? I'ma light this bitch off like I'm driving a truck to the side of a pump. 0 to 60, hopping and gunning like G-Unit without the hyphen. I'm hyping them up. And if that should ever come a time where my life's in a rut, and I look like I might just give up, it might have mistook me for bowing out. I ain't taking a bow, I'm stabbing myself with a fucking knife in the gut while I'm wiping my butt. Cause I just shitted on the mic and I like getting cut. I get excited at the sight of my blood. You're in a fight with a nut. Cause I'ma fight till I die, I win. Biting the dust, it'll just make me angrier. Wait, let me remind you of what got me this far. Picture me quitting, now draw a circle around it and put a line to it, slut. It's survival or what? Stack your hammer, but don't come unless you come to battle. Now I'll jump in the saddle, this is it. It's what you eat, sleep, piss and shit. Live, breathe, your whole existence just consists of this. Refuse to quit, fuse is lit, can't defuse it with. I don't do this music shit, I lose my shit. Ain't got shit to lose, it's the moment of truth. That's all I know how to do. As soon as I get thrown in the booth, I spit. But my respect is overdue, I'm showing you the flow no one do. Cause I don't know no diploma for school, I quit. So there's nothing for me to fall back on, I know no other trade. So you better trade your fucking mics in for some toolboxes. Cause you'll never take my pride from me. It'll have to be pride from me. So pull out your pliers and your screwdrivers. But I want you to doubt me, I don't want you to believe. Cause this is something that I must use to succeed. And if you don't like me, then fuck you. Self-esteem must be fucking shooting through the roof. Cause trust me, my skin is too thick and bulletproof to touch me. I can see why the fuck I disgust you. I must be allergic to failure. Cause every time I come close to it, I just sneeze. But I just go 1, 2, then up, cheese.
If you're like the majority of Americans, you're actually a low-mileage driver. Short trips around town, road trips out of town, a short commute or a no commute. However you drive, you're probably paying too much for car insurance. Introducing Metromile, the leader in pay-per-mile car insurance. Here's how it works. You get a low rate starting at $29, then pay just pennies per mile. With comprehensive claim services, it's the same great coverage for a fraction of the cost. And don't worry if you need to hit the road. All miles over 250 a day are free. Stop paying the same rate as someone who drives 5 times as much. Stop wasting money on miles you aren't using. If you don't drive much because you like planet Earth, pay per mile and cut your bill in half. If you're on transit more than you're in traffic, pay per mile could cut your bill in half. If your ride stays parked 8 hours a day, pay per mile car insurance can cut your bill in half. If you have a car but don't drive very far, stop paying for miles you don't drive and get full coverage for less. Search Metromile.com for a free quote today.
everybody else doing, just cause everybody doing what they all do. If one thing I know, I fall but I grow. I'm walking down this road of mine, this road that I go home. So am I wrong? worry, not alone. That's just how we feel. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? For thinking that we could be something for real? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. Now am I wrong? Am I wrong? For trying to reach the things that I can't see? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see. If you tell me I'm wrong, wrong, I don't wanna be right, right. If you tell me I'm wrong, wrong, I don't wanna be right. If you tell me I'm wrong, wrong, I don't wanna be right, right. If you tell me I'm wrong, wrong, I don't wanna be right. Am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Now am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see? But that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see. So am I wrong? Am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. Now am I wrong? Am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. But that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see.
Go ahead and head out towards big base over here.
The art scene here is small, but it is strong. People that live in Las Vegas don't live in the casinos. There's neighborhoods, there's culture. You're not thinking about, you know, the painter that's been making work for 20 years, living in the arts district here.
There's this perception that Las Vegas has no art and culture. And unfortunately, that's an incorrect perception. Las Vegas has a very unique aesthetic. It's influenced by the desert, by the environment. We are a product of the environment. The artists that are attracted here come here for various reasons.
I think artists are drawn to the aesthetics of Las Vegas as a place to live and make work. The visual culture is more accelerated here than it is in other cities.
Being an artist in Las Vegas is a special experience because you live in a town that caters to the whole world.
You would have to look at Seven Magic Mountains as a big turning point because that put Las Vegas as Southern Nevada on a national map, giving the Arts District a reputation of being a creative environment. Then you had the Life is Beautiful Festival start looking at what walls could be used for murals. Murals were just something you could put up temporarily and take down. But I think that's beginning to change. It's not a decoration. A really good mural is a piece of art. So while the Strip is constantly changing, public art will go up and it stays up. And so it stays a representation of cultural identity.
They did not have a music festival downtown in Las Vegas. We had the opportunity to come in and a massive music festival down here. We got a chance to paint the sides of the walls and kind of beautify them for a little while. Long after the bands pack up and the chefs leave and the sponsors take off, we're gonna stay. Maybe because we don't have a lot of art in Vegas and we're trying to preserve what we do get. It's the greatest free open-air art gallery in the country at this point. We've painted 40+ murals now. We're starting to be taken more and more seriously as an art town.
Public art is having a voice. It helps create a sense of destination. I hope the future of art in Las Vegas is going to be driven by a recognition of the uniqueness of the environment and the land.
My people, the Las Vegas Pride, we're indigenous to this area. I'd love to see more people like reaching into themselves, reaching into their heritage, and putting that art out there.
We've had a really active art scene here. The more they see art out in the streets, out in the public, right now. The more used to it they get. Las Vegas has influenced my work in every way. I mean, it's my home, and it's always changing. We're a city kind of built on this magic, and it just keeps growing. And I think eventually it will become something that the world will recognize.
Go get my stuff back. Yep, let's go get my stuff back, and hopefully no one looted it. So now we know there's a giant turret up there, or a trap or whatever. At least I got new tools and stuff. There we go. We finally got some food in us. Let's go ahead and head out over here. Get all of our stuff back. Alrighty, well, we got our stuff back. That's good news. Go ahead and put all of our stuff back on. We lost the crossbow, but we can make that again. We can easily make that again. Let's head back to the base. Alrighty, let's go ahead and go back here. My eyes are all crusty. You know that stuff when you wake up in the morning and your eyes are closed and you wake up and you open your eyes in the morning and then you just open them and in between the cracks there's these little orange things and of booby stuff and you don't know what it is and it's just disgusting and you know that's what I've got stuck in my eyes right now. It's hurting me so bad. It hurts so much. Alrighty, let's get back into this gameplay here, guys. Sorry about that, I was just checking my phone for a minute. There we go. This box is almost full of just tools. That is insane. Okay guys, we've got 2 minutes left in this stream and then I'm ending it. So 2-minute marker right here. There we go. Eat, drink some water. Go ahead. Food. There we go. Well guys, that's all I have. I know it's not 2 minutes, but I'm just gonna say quit for now. I have stuff to do, and so I know Isaac's watching and stuff, so thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for tuning into this awesome live stream and this awesome night of a hell of a night. Hopefully all you enjoy the rest of your night, and please stay frosty. Peace out.